Good morning. I'm Mike Wilkins, the pastor of the Manly Memorial Baptist Church, and this is an encouraging word. So how's your week going so far? If you're like me, then you're finding that dealing with this pandemic is harder than you initially expected. And as the length of these socially isolated, work at home, have the kids with you 24/7 days keeps being extended, you may be experiencing a growing sense of frustration. You're ready for all this to be over. Then there are times when we feel so overwhelmed by all the demands, stress, and struggles of these days that we feel like we're drowning. Some days it's hard to even take a deep breath. And as you hear the reports of the growing numbers of people infected with COVID-19 and the rising death toll the virus is inflicting, you may be experiencing a growing sense of fear. It's hard not to let our worries consume us. Questions like, what if this happens? What if that occurs? Only heighten our anxiety. Sometimes it feels like there's no escape from all the bad news. Even when we cut off the TV or computer or turn away from social media, the bad news still continues to do a slow burn in our brains. Here's a Bible passage that has helped me in these difficult days, and I hope will help you too. It's from the book of Isaiah. It says, "The God who made you in the first place, the one who got you started, says, don't be afraid. I've redeemed you. I've called your name. You are mine. When you're in over your head, I'll be there with you. When you're in rough waters, you will not go down. When you're between a rock and a hard place, it won't be a dead end, because I am God, your Savior. You are precious to me. You are honored, and I love you. So don't be afraid. I'm with you." What this passage tells me is that in the worst of times, in the midst of our most difficult of days, when it feels as though we can't go on, there is hope, for God is with us. No matter what happens, no matter what this day may bring, remember that you are made by God. You are precious to God. You are honored by God. You are loved by God. And you are in the presence of God right now, right where you are. Even when we feel afraid, even when we feel isolated and all alone, God is with us, caring for us and loving us. And that's good news. Thanks for watching today. Now may the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, guard your hearts and your minds as you live in Jesus Christ today.